Have you ever stopped to think about the image others have of you? Imagine if you had paid attention to everyone you met for the first time. How did they perceive you when they first saw you? What feelings arose in them? If you were to classify these feelings, what would they be? Have you noticed how some people give you strange looks or act nervously around you? Well, I've got news for you. They may have discovered that you're a chosen one. In this video, we'll reveal the 9 clear signs that people recognize that you are the chosen one. Imagine what it would be like to understand these signs and realize that you really do have a greater purpose. When people recognize someone as a chosen one, they tend to react in different ways. Think of the time someone has looked at you with admiration, or perhaps curiosity. Have you ever wondered what was going through their minds? Did they see something special in you? A different kind of glow? Perhaps some felt an instant connection, while others may have felt intimidated by your strong and striking presence. These reactions can range from admiration and respect to jealousy and resentment. Some may be drawn to your presence, feeling a natural inclination to be close to you. They may seek your advice, admire you, or try to emulate your behavior. Others, however, may feel threatened by your presence. This can manifest itself as unprovoked dislike or envy. By watching this video, you will not only understand more about yourself, but you will also learn how to use these signs to your advantage. Are you ready to understand why you seem to carry the weight of previous generations, and how to overcome this with wisdom and strength? Keep watching, and you'll understand why. Let's get started. One of the most common signs that people recognize you as a chosen one is an inexplicable dislike they may have for you. The term dislike is usually used to explain a person's feeling of aversion towards another person. This reaction can be puzzling and often seems unfair, but it's important to understand where it comes from and why it happens. When you are a chosen one, you have qualities that set you apart from others. These qualities can include a strong sense of purpose, a clear vision, or an undeniable talent. Although these attributes are positive, they can also trigger feelings of insecurity or envy in others. We are all, chosen or not, essentially energy, and our true essence is spiritual and not carnal. Every human being is first and foremost a spirit, destined for spiritual development and growth, and physical life is fleeting and momentary. Our earthly experiences are opportunities to perfect our spiritual personality. As we are essentially energy, any thought we have, whether or not it is externalized, also produces an energy that surrounds and envelops us, making up our energy field, or psychosphere. Each human being has a unique psychosphere that vibrates in more or less similar ranges, contributing to the formation of the atmosphere around us. The energetic vibrations of our psychosphere are maintained throughout our existence in a certain vibrational pattern, according to our way of being and acting. However, our vibrational pattern can vary depending on our state of mind and our thoughts and actions. It is natural that our vibrational pattern influences the surrounding atmosphere and attracts people with similar psychospheres. When a person with a very different psychosphere to ours, especially in a lower vibrational range, comes into our midst, it is natural for there to be an initial feeling of discomfort or antipathy. This feeling can last or change over time, depending on whether or not the vibration range is maintained. People can feel threatened by your confidence and abilities, leading them to develop a dislike for you for no clear reason. This dislike is often a reflection of their own internal struggles. For some, seeing someone who seems to have a special destiny or purpose can highlight their own perceived shortcomings. They may feel inadequate in comparison, which can result in negative feelings towards you. It's not about anything you've done. It's about how your presence makes them feel about themselves. From this explanation, it's clear why some people, even though they try to be nice, can't establish a genuine connection with the chosen ones. Their hidden thoughts influence their vibratory field in a way that is contrary to their external attitudes, resulting in a lack of vibrational affinity. In the same way, it's easy to understand why we sometimes don't feel comfortable in certain places. Our psychosphere may not harmonize with the energy prevailing in the environment. As a chosen one, you may have a strong positive energy that others can sense. While this can attract admirers, it can also repel those who don't feel comfortable with such intensity. They may react with hostility or avoidance simply because they don't know how to deal with the energy you bring. Another sign that people recognize you as a chosen one is the steady, constant gaze you receive. When people perceive or feel that you are special, they often can't look away. This can happen in a variety of settings, whether you're walking in the park, waiting in line at the supermarket, or attending a meeting. This gaze may be a reaction to your unique energy and presence. People who are attuned to energies, consciously or unconsciously, can feel your distinct aura. Your presence has a magnetic quality that attracts attention, making it difficult for people to look away. This energy can be intriguing and fascinating, leading to prolonged stares from strangers and acquaintances alike. Often, those who look at you may not even realize why they are doing so. They may be attracted by your confident posture, the way you express yourself, or simply the feeling of tranquility or strength that emanates from you. It's as if they sense something special and extraordinary about you, even if they can't identify what it is. It's important to deal with this kind of attention with understanding and patience. Staring can sometimes make you feel awkward or uncomfortable, but try to remember that it's a reaction to the unique qualities you possess. Instead of feeling uncomfortable, see it as an affirmation of your special status as a chosen one. Another important sign that people recognize you as a chosen one is imitation. Gabriel Tarde, a French criminologist and sociologist, explains in his theory of imitation that people consciously or unconsciously imitate others out of a desire to reflect their own desires and to be accepted. This imitation can manifest itself in various ways and in different contexts, highlighting the impact you have on those around you. As a chosen one, you may notice that people start to adopt your mannerisms, speech patterns, or even your fashion choices. They may start to reflect your opinions and points of view, integrating your ideas into their own thought processes. This is because they see you as a role model, someone whose attributes and qualities they want to emulate. Your unique approach to life, your confidence and clarity of vision are attractive characteristics that naturally draw people to you. Imitating someone can start with a close social bond, which is strengthened through gestures, attitudes, or movements. This can be particularly evident in professional environments, where colleagues may begin to adopt your strategies and methods, or in social circles, where friends may imitate your interpersonal skills and social grace. Often, even in personal relationships, you may notice that your partner imitates certain behaviors, gestures, and attitudes of yours, unconsciously, out of empathy and a desire for acceptance. However, the problem arises when imitation becomes excessive and harmful. As a chosen one, you can attract individuals who study your every gesture, copy your accent or vocabulary, adopt the same habits, flirt with your romantic partners by imitating their style and identity, copy your clothes, buy the same products, try to join your group of friends or family, and want to steal your ideas. These attitudes can damage your emotional health and are insulting and frightening, interfering with your daily life and causing unnecessary problems. It's important to deal with this kind of attention with understanding and patience. Understanding that imitation is a form of acknowledging its impact can help keep you calm. Instead of feeling uncomfortable, see it as an affirmation of your special status as a chosen one. But it's also crucial to maintain a sense of individuality and authenticity. Embrace their admiration, but remain firm in your own identity. When people recognize you as a chosen one, it is common for them to feel confusion. But this is spiritual confusion, not mental confusion. To differentiate between spiritual confusion and mental confusion, look at the distinct characteristics in how they manifest in individuals. Mental confusion often presents itself through disorientation, forgetfulness, and an inability to concentrate on tasks. This can lead to feelings of frustration and anxiety, affecting daily life and decision-making. On the other hand, spiritual confusion can arise from a lack of clarity in beliefs, values, or purpose. It can result in a sense of inner turmoil, questioning one's faith or spiritual journey. While mental confusion is more related to cognitive processes, spiritual confusion explores deeper existential questions. This confusion can arise from their inability to understand the differences between their own lives and yours. Being a chosen one often means having a distinct perspective, a strong sense of purpose, or a unique way of navigating the world. These attributes can be intriguing and disconcerting to others. People may approach you with random or seemingly strange questions about your life. They may wonder how you make decisions, achieve your goals, or maintain your sense of self. This curiosity stems from their desire to understand what sets you apart and how they can apply similar principles to their own lives. They may be looking for clues about your mindset, values, or the experiences that have shaped you. Often, this confusion translates into contradictory behavior. People may seem attracted to you and at the same time shy away or act strangely. They may seek your company and at the same time feel intimidated by your presence. This duality is a reflection of the profound impact you have on them, even if they don't fully understand it. It is essential to approach these curious individuals with an open heart and a willingness to share your knowledge. Instead of being frustrated by their confusion, see it as an opportunity to teach and inspire. Their willingness to explain their thought processes, beliefs, and experiences can provide valuable guidance to those seeking clarity in their own lives. To deal with this confusion, it is important to remain calm and patient. Recognize that your energy and presence are powerful, and that people's reactions are an unconscious recognition of this. Use this realization to strengthen your own understanding of who you are and what your purpose is as a chosen one. Accepting and understanding this confusion in others is an essential step towards continuing your journey with confidence and clarity. After all, to be a chosen one is to understand that your presence has a profound and transformative impact, even if it is not always immediately understood. When people realize that you are a chosen one, they often become nervous or uncomfortable in your presence. This discomfort or nervous energy from others highlights the powerful impact your presence has. Feeling that you have a unique purpose or exceptional qualities can unsettle them, even if they don't fully understand why. This nervousness can manifest itself in various ways. For example, people may stutter or stumble over their words when talking to you, avoid eye contact, or show physical restlessness, such as fidgeting with their hands or feet. They may seem tense, anxious, or even suspicious, not knowing how to behave properly around you. This reaction is not a reflection of something you have done wrong. Instead, it is a response to your strong energy and striking presence. The presence of a chosen one can trigger self-reflection in others. Your confidence, clarity, and sense of purpose can expose areas where they feel uncertain or insecure. For example, on hearing you speak confidently about your objectives, someone may begin to question their own goals and direction in life. This introspection can be uncomfortable, leading to nervous behavior as people deal with their own feelings and perceptions. Also, in work environments, you may notice that colleagues avoid discussing certain topics in your presence or hesitate to share their opinions, fearing that they don't measure up to your level of understanding or insight. In social circles, friends may feel pressured to behave differently or hide their vulnerabilities, worried about not appearing inadequate around you. To deal with these reactions, it's important to approach others with empathy and understanding. Recognize that your presence and energy are powerful and can trigger these responses. Use this awareness to strengthen your own understanding of who you are and your purpose as a chosen one. And when interacting with those who seem nervous or uncomfortable, try to be welcoming and approachable, helping them to feel more at ease. After all, being a chosen one is also about being a guide and an inspiration to others. When people seek your validation, it's a clear sign that they recognize you as their chosen one. Seeking approval and validation from other people is a common human trait. On a deep level, we all want our feelings, beliefs, and ideas to be valued and accepted by those around us. We are programmed to connect, and part of the dance of connection is the idea that you see me, I see you, and I accept you, you accept me. This kind of connection creates security, trust, and ultimately, love. This behavior reveals that they respect your opinions and consider your perspective valuable and trustworthy. In moments of doubt or uncertainty, people often turn to those they see as leaders or guides for reassurance. You may find that work colleagues often ask for your opinion on important projects or strategic decisions. Friends may seek your advice on personal issues, such as relationships or career choices. At family gatherings, relatives may seek your approval before making important decisions, such as job changes or financial investments. This search for validation stems from their belief in your wisdom and clarity. Seeking your validation highlights the importance that your words and actions have. People trust your judgment and believe that your feedback is honest and constructive. For example, a coworker may ask your opinion on a proposal before presenting it to superiors. Or a friend may seek your confirmation on an important decision, such as moving to another city or starting a new venture. Your ability to provide clarity and direction makes them feel more secure and confident in their choices. While it's flattering to be seen as a source of validation, it's essential to manage this responsibility carefully. Offer your guidance and insights with compassion and sincerity, but also encourage others to trust their own instincts and abilities. For example, when advising a friend on a career choice, you can share your perspectives, but also encourage them to explore their own passions and skills. Help them understand that, while your perspective is valuable, true personal growth comes from developing one's own confidence and decision-making skills. In short, recognizing that your validation is sought by many is a sign of your influence as a chosen one. Use this influence in a positive way, guiding others with wisdom and encouraging them to find their own strength and insight. Another clear sign that people recognize you as a chosen one is their fixation on your failures. They point out your faults and remind you of your mistakes, as well as attacking your insecurities. When you tell them about something new or an achievement, they react with a lack of enthusiasm to diminish your happiness. Although this can be difficult and frustrating, it's crucial to understand why it happens and how to deal with it effectively. When people focus on their setbacks, it is usually a reflection of their own insecurities and the desire to minimize their success. As a chosen one, your achievements and qualities stand out, attracting both admiration and envy. Those who feel inadequate or threatened by your achievements may focus on your failures as a way of trying to bring you down to their level. This fixation on your mistakes gives them a sense of relief, as it temporarily masks their own feelings of inferiority. This behavior can manifest itself in various ways. Some may gossip about your failures, exaggerating or prolonging the discussion about them. They talk about you behind your back and tell your secrets, even when you ask for discretion. Sometimes they even talk about your disagreements to annoy you. What's more, they can use you to find out about other people and spread gossip. Others may take pleasure in pointing out your mistakes, hoping to undermine your confidence. This insistence on your setbacks is their way of dealing with their own insecurities and frustrations. You must recognize that this obsession with your failures is not a true reflection of your worth or abilities. Instead, it reveals more about the people who engage in this behavior. Their focus on their shortcomings highlights their struggles with self-esteem and the difficulty they have in dealing with their success. To deal with this situation, it's important to keep perspective and not allow the negativity of others to influence your self-confidence. Use these experiences as an opportunity to strengthen your resilience and remain focused on your goals. Remember that your failures do not define you. They are just part of your path of growth and learning as a chosen one. When people realize that you are a chosen one, they often seek your guidance. When we find ourselves in doubt about the next step, one of the most common attitudes is to seek advice. By going to someone and asking for help, or by looking for information in books, videos, and other indirect sources. This shows that they recognize your wisdom, clarity, and unique insights. As a chosen one, your perspective carries important weight, and others naturally approach you for advice and guidance. People may approach you with a variety of questions and concerns, ranging from personal problems to professional dilemmas. They value your opinion and trust that your guidance will help them overcome their challenges. This trust in your advice is proof of the respect and admiration they have for you. Providing guidance can be a rewarding aspect of being a chosen one. It allows you to share your knowledge and experiences, helping others to grow and succeed. When people seek your advice, it's an opportunity to positively impact their lives and contribute to their personal and professional development. Consider biblical examples such as Moses, who was often sought out by the Israelites for guidance and leadership during the Exodus from Egypt. His wisdom and connection with God made him a crucial figure for the people, helping them navigate immense challenges. Another example is King Solomon, whose wisdom was so renowned that people from distant kingdoms, such as the Queen of Sheba, traveled to listen to his advice. When offering guidance, make sure you don't become overwhelmed by the demands of others. Set healthy boundaries to protect your energy and well-being. Make it clear that while you are available to help, you also need time to focus on your own goals and self-care. Encourage those who seek your guidance to also trust their own instincts and abilities. Enable them to develop their decision-making skills and confidence. Your role is not to provide all the answers, but to support them in finding their own way. Just as Jesus taught his disciples to be leaders and independent thinkers, you too can promote independence and self-confidence by helping others build the strength to navigate their challenges without becoming overly dependent on your input. The last clear sign that people recognize you as a chosen one is their attempt to discredit your actions, words, or character. This behavior often arises from the insecurity and fear they feel about your influence and purpose. When someone is perceived as special, it is natural for some to try to minimize or distort their image in order to reduce their impact. Attempts to discredit them can manifest themselves in various ways. For example, in a work environment, colleagues may question your ideas or decisions, trying to find flaws to diminish your credibility. In social circles, people may spread rumors or make negative comments about you in the hope of influencing others' perceptions. A biblical example of this is the story of Jesus, who faced constant attempts to discredit him by the Pharisees and other religious leaders. They questioned his authority, misinterpreted his words, and looked for ways to undermine his influence over the people. Despite this, Jesus remained steadfast in his mission, continuing to teach and heal, showing that truth and authenticity prevail over slander and defamation. To deal with these attempts to discredit you, it's important to remain calm and upright. Recognize that these attacks are a reflection of others' weaknesses and insecurities, not a reflection of your value or abilities. Stay focused on your purpose and your positive actions. Encourage those who support you to stand firm by your side, reminding them that your actions and character speak for themselves. Strengthen your faith and confidence, knowing that, as a chosen one, you have the ability to overcome these challenges. By staying true to your values and purpose, you will continue to positively impact people's lives, regardless of attempts to discredit you. So, my friends, recognizing the signs that you are a chosen one can be both a blessing and a challenge. The reactions of those around you, whether they are admiration, nervousness, imitation, or attempts to discredit you, are reflections of the powerful impact your presence and energy have. These signs, although sometimes difficult to deal with, are testimony to your purpose and the light you bring to the world. Dealing with these signs requires a combination of self-confidence, patience, and empathy. Stay true to your values and your path, knowing that your mission as a chosen one is to inspire, guide, and transform the lives of those around you. Protect your energy, set healthy boundaries, and encourage others to develop their own strength and insight. The journey of a chosen one is full of challenges, but also opportunities for growth and positive impact. By understanding and accepting the signs of your special role, you strengthen yourself and prepare to face adversity with wisdom and grace. Remember the biblical examples of figures such as Moses, Solomon, and Jesus, who, despite difficulties, remained faithful to their mission and left a lasting legacy. Ultimately, being a chosen one is a call to rise above circumstances, use your unique qualities for good, and help others find their own way. By embracing this role with courage and humility, you not only transform your own life, but also leave a profound and lasting impact on the world around you. It's also important to remember that recognizing these signs is the first step to solving the problem, and perhaps distancing yourself from those who refuse to treat you as you deserve. Thank you for watching and being part of this journey. Embrace your right to be selective of those who approach you. Share your thoughts in the comments below. How do you manage your emotions when you realize that someone knows you're a chosen one? Do you find peace by ignoring certain negative influences, or do they affect you? Let's discuss and support each other on this path. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. Until the next video, my friends.